And this is my build of the Moebius 1965 Mercury Comet Cyclone. Featured this build a few times, but with work, don't always get time to clean up my builds or finish them off properly. And so what I didn't like when I initially completed this was the back window wasn't mounted very cleanly. So what I done was I took it out and I cleaned it all up and repainted the trim. And then I painted just above the where the window mounts up there, I painted it black inside so that it all looks a lot cleaner. So that's the improvement I made. And then for those of you who didn't view this build, I used the steering wheel from the AMT 65 Mustang Fastback. And I used the valve covers as well from the AMT 65 Mustang. And the fuel injection velocity stacks are from the AMT 55 Chevy Nomad. And used to me a rattle can paint. And I'll just flip it over here and then give you a look at the undercarriage. And just mild detailing. Rattle can paint again on the undercarriage and the exhaust system. Yeah, so I'm pretty OCD when it comes to my model builds. If something isn't right, I'm going to go back and correct it. Such as the case is that rear window. I just had to redo it. Yeah, it's a nice kit. Very nice kit. I like the raised suspension. Of course, I mentioned in a previous video I had to do a little bit of fitting to get the chassis to line up so that the wheels and tires aren't too far backward into the wells. And yeah, a little bit of cutting and fitting to do that. And then same with that rear window. Bit of cutting and fitting to get that to line up properly. It looks clean now. Yeah, I like that Mustang steering wheel on there. I like the tail lights on these, kind of hidden behind the chrome louvers. And wheels and tires were in the kit provided. I also found out with these Cyclones, they originally came with a single exhaust. So the fact that this has dual exhaust and then slightly raised suspension, those are modifications. So what you're getting when you buy this kit is you're buying basically a baseline kit for modifications, in my opinion. It definitely isn't a stock Cyclone, although the motor engine may be. The raised suspension and dual exhaust stay different because these cars didn't come with those. Yeah, and I used the lower gauge clusters from the AMT 55 Chevy as well, the gasser kit. And if I do a bit of cutting, I cut off part of it so that it would fit. yeah. So now I'm happy I got it all cleaned up. That back window looks a lot better. Presented as kind of an eyesore previously. The back window would appeared as an eyesore is what I meant to say. And now it's all cleaned up, so yeah. And so there it is, my Moebius 1965 Mercury Cyclone.